guys, and welcome back to 24 Days of Christmas. And today I've got something a little bit different for you. I am going to tell you guys some of my top films that I love to watch during this time of year. Two of them are definitely an any time of year film. One of them is a two time of year film. But the first two that I'm going to start off with are definitely any time of year. However, during the holiday season, I have a little extra time to myself, and so these two films are two films that I watch over and over again. And both of these first two are box sets and definitely filled with hours of enjoyment. And so the very first one I'm going to show you is, of course, my Twilight Forever, the complete saga. So this has everything you need for a night of just pure heaven, maybe even an entire day, because it has everything in here. I mean, it has your movie special features. You've got your movie again, special features on your, this one here has two separate special features for New Moon. Then you have your Eclipse with, of course, the special features disc. And then you have your Breaking Dawn Part 1, special features of Breaking Dawn Part 1. Then you have Breaking Dawn Part 2, and then your extended special features. So you've got two discs on that one as well. And I can tell you that my favorite thing about this set is definitely sitting back and watching all the special features discs. And I know a lot of people think that's so weird, but I love watching the behind the scenes making of movies. And for some reason, watching the Twilight ones, of course I'm a Twilight fan, but watching what they went through to make these movies, because it was such a different way of making the movie than what most movies are. So like on most movies, if you have a really cloudy day or a really rainy kind of day, they go to cover sets. But with this movie, when they filmed this, because Twilight is based in Forks, Washington, so it's supposed to be a little more kind of gloom and doom kind of backgrounding, and of course supposed to be the rainiest area in the Northwest. And so anytime there was sunlight, they had to go to a cover set. So it was a completely different type of realm. So most of the time they were filming in really deplorable conditions, really horrible rain and hail and just cold, cold, cold weather. And so these actors really went through the ringer to get this film done. And I figure since it was filmed mostly during really cold weather, it's a very good, cozy, cold weather film to watch. Next, of course, is another box set. And anybody who's not a fan of this, who has not seen this, I don't know what to tell you, but you're seriously missing out. And that is, of course, Harry Potter. And I could take an entire day and just relax to Harry Potter. This is one of the best films, sets, the best collection ever filmed. Just watching, first of all, watching Daniel Radcliffe go from just a little tiny tot to, you know, a full-blown man in these is one for the books to begin with. But this has everything in it. It even has your special features that kind of gives you a whole in-depth behind the scenes, how they made these movies. And watching them, you know, as each interview went on and on, watching how much they matured and how their answers were different from year to year. So definitely, I know this can be an any time of year box set. However, Christmas time, cold weather, you just want to curl up in a blanket with some hot tea, or if you prefer hot cocoa, but I prefer hot tea, and just throw on one of these films and just be cozy and kick back with the kids. This is great for that. Okay, so now we're going to get into our Christmassy type films. And this is another box set, but this set is literally Christmas all wrapped up in one, and that is the Santa Claus trilogy. So you've got 3 films, all starring your awesome Tim Allen. Love Tim Allen. He is super funny. Watching these, I've been watching these films every year since they first came out. And I have loved these since the very beginning. Watching the first film, I think the first film definitely tops it all. But you definitely, like, each one has its own little storyline. So, but the number one film on here, which is The Santa Claus, is super, super funny, and you gotta watch it. It also brings some tears to your eyes in a couple of spots, but a definite, like, soon to be considered classic, because it has been out for quite a while. So, a holiday collection. Yes, this is one for the books, guys. One for the books. You gotta have this. Now, of course, my kids are much older now, but this is something we've watched quite a few times over the years, and that is Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas and Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas. And these, of course, I have little nieces and nephews and stuff, so this comes in handy during this time of year, and I love it. I mean, you can't go wrong with Mickey Mouse. And anybody loves Mickey, like any person, whether you're an adult, whether you're a little teeny tot, Mickey Mouse is the way to go. And they always do such great versions of Christmas tales. So I absolutely love this, and I think you guys would too. There's some definite, like, family-friendly content in this, and it doesn't matter how old you are, you're definitely gonna enjoy it. So, Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas and Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas. Now, one of my all-time favorite films, and they've done this film so many different ways. They even have it done by Mickey Mouse as well, a Mickey Mouse version with Donald Duck playing Scrooge. But Jim Carrey knocked it out of the park in this, and that, of course, is A Christmas Carol. And this is one, you gotta have A Christmas Carol, whether it be in this form or whether it be in another version of the film. But I love this version of it. It just, the creepy parts made it definitely creepy, and the ecstatic, happy parts were very ecstatic and happy. And I love the way that Jim Carrey portrays Scrooge in this. I think that it was amazing, and just, it's just one of those films you gotta have during the holiday season. One of the other ones that I did have, but has now been broken, and I'm so sad, I'm gonna have to wait to get another disc of it, is the Grinch Who Stole Christmas, starring Jim Carrey as well. I do watch the one that comes out on the television, which is the old classic cartoon version of the Grinch Who Stole Christmas, and that's from Dr. Seuss, of course, and I love that one. That is an absolute classic. You gotta watch that one every year. But I'm really, like, bent out of shape at the fact that my Jim Carrey version of The Grinch Who Stole Christmas is broken. And so that one is one that I definitely watch every year, but I don't have the disc anymore. Now, this one is definitely a Halloween movie / Christmas movie, and it is my favorite one. This is why I waited till last to show this one. It is my favorite movie, and that is Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. Gotta love it, because I love Jack Skellington, and I love it. So if you don't have this, you definitely need a copy of this movie. And you can get these on Amazon or any store. Like, you can even get these at Walmart, I'm pretty sure. Sorry, I totally just blinded the camera. But you can get these at Walmart, at Kmart, anywhere that sells DVDs, or even, heaven forbid if you still have one, but a VHS. Nobody uses VHS anymore, but we do have this movie on VHS as well. But I do need to upgrade and go to the Blu-ray version now that I have my Blu-ray player. But this movie gets a lot of watch. Sarah and I wear and tear this all through from Halloween all the way to now. Starting on October 1st until the end of December, we watch this movie constantly because it is an absolute favorite. So those, you guys, are my favorite Christmas films. And I know that the first two are not Christmas films. However, they are what I prefer to watch during the Christmas season, because it's like I said, we take a day where I have a total day off, and that's exactly what I do. I curl up either on the couch or in my bed, and I throw in either Twilight or Harry Potter, and whichever one I choose that day, that's exactly what the entire day is spent doing, is either watching Twilight from start to finish or watching Harry Potter from start to finish. And so both of those film sets are the best. And sorry, my daughter's yelling at the cat out there because she's spazzing out again. So you guys, if you want any of those type of films, go to any of your local areas that sell DVDs or Blu-rays, and you can get any of those films. You can even get any of these at Amazon.com if you just feel like ordering it online. You can even get it through, I think, Walmart.com, Kmart.com. Any of the places you know that sell DVDs or Blu-ray, you can get them there. And thanks again for watching, guys. Bye!